IAmILLWiLL, LDBC or nothing. And come on in and pull up a chair. Let your hair down a little bit. Come on in. I ain't gonna bother you. About to get up. I'm about to get dressed and go to the barbershop here in a little bit. Figure I'd talk a little bit of trash this morning. Good in this good old AM. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the bell icon so hopefully YouTube lets you know I'm on live. Number two, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button. That means you push this video into the algorithm so more eyes that need to see it, they see it. Number three, donate to the channel. We living under Donald Trump, the raggediest of individuals on planet Earth. Moms Russo, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Come on in. I done had a lot of revelations since yesterday. Y'all come on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Cause I gotta break down some things real quick. First and foremost, let's talk about something that's been rampant in this country since Donald Trump he waddled his fat ass cankles into the world of politics. Let's talk about four things. Number one, capitalism. Number two, socialism. Number three, communism. And number four, fascism. What is capitalism? Capitalism depends on business. Business trades, the give and the take, the survival of business. That's what capitalism is. My brother Shelton in the building. What's up, Brody? What's up, Joe Townsend? What's good, bro? That's what capitalism is. It's more hinges on business and the concentration of wealth and the business owners and all that. And the lower half gets screwed, basically. Socialism means that you share with everybody. That's what socialism means. You're socialist. You're in a society and you're sharing things within that said society. That is socialism in a nutshell. Communism means that whatever you do, however you do it, whatever you do, you all get the same thing. That's like, okay, say we all work in a plant together, right? We all work in a plant. Benny Loco, good morning. We all work in this plant together. And we all build these particular parts together with one another. And at the end of the week, we all get paid. Every one of us get paid the same thing under communism. All of us get paid the same. No matter if Benny Loco worked harder than me, no matter if Shelton worked harder than me, or if I work harder than Shelton or Benny Loco, we all still get the same. That's what in a nutshell, what communism is. Fascism has a dictator. As a person, you do as I say, this is that. It's a one-man rule. You do what he say. There ain't no freedoms. There's nothing. You do exactly what that dictator says. That's it. That's all. Period. Diane, good morning. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's the difference between the four. Capitalism is about business. Socialism is about helping others, helping with your neighbors, helping your fellow neighbors and citizens and all that shit. Communism is about everybody having the same thing no matter what you do and how hard you work. And fascism is just pure authoritarian rule. That's it. That's the difference. I'm tired of listening to people abuse the words they don't know the meanings of. Like when Zohran Mamdani was running for mayor of New York, I heard all these fucking dumbasses on TV talking about, oh, Zohran Mamdani's a communist, he's this, he's that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, socialism is bad, blah. You wonder why all these billionaires are telling you socialism is bad? Y'all ain't never stopped and thought about it, why billionaires insist on telling you why socialism is so bad when they participate in socialist practices all the time? Will, how could you say that? These people can't just be against socialism when you saying that they support socialist policies. Okay, those bailouts and subsidies, opportunity zones, that's socialism. That is socialism. Susie, good morning. That is socialism. Look at this goofball. Thomas O'Reilly says, sounds to me you just another coward entitled. I don't know where in the fuck you got that dumbass idea from, but hey, I'm here to school your stupid ass anyway. Thomas O'Reilly, what made you come to that stupid ass conclusion, sir? PGH Big Dog, salute to you, man. What made you come up to that stupid ass conclusion? Young Merv, salute to you, man. Gave me a pumpkin on my head. Y'all smashed the like button in here. Quiz G2, what's up with it, man? Yeah, I wanted to make sure y'all understood the definition of words, because you listen to Republicans get out here and demonize, just like they demonized the word woke. They colonized the word woke and told you woke was just gay people coming out of the closet. That is not woke. That is not woke. That is not woke. Woke is black people's awareness of the government fucking them over and what tools they're using to fuck them over. That's woke. An awareness of what's going on around you. That is woke. Not this goofy shit that these people are talking about. That is not woke. Renee, good morning. That is not woke, ladies and gentlemen. That is not woke at all. That is not woke. What Ron DeSantis with his high heel wearing ass down in Florida is telling you, that is not fucking woke. And then the funny part about them talking about woke, so y'all niggas would rather be asleep? You'd rather be asleep and just be force-fed lies and bullshit, and you just run along with that lie and bullshit, and you just rather just stay asleep and let people tell you what you do, what you need to believe and what you don't need to believe? You'd rather do that. TCW, salute to you. All of them, Abigail. I'm celebrating all of them. Shout out to California, man, on Prop 50. Y'all see the title of the video? I don't ever again want to hear a dumbass get on the internet and tell me voting doesn't fucking work. I don't ever want to hear it again. I don't. These elections on November 4th of this year should have shown you something. Should have shown you voting, that the reason why they want your ass to sit at home. The reason why they want you to sit your ass at home. They showing you explicitly why. Susie, thank you for the nice ears. Thank you, Susie. Jersey Freedman, good morning. Look. Y'all, if y'all don't know nothing else, if y'all ain't learned nothing else, y'all should learn to stop listening to propaganda and bullshit, especially dumbass magatards and sambos on the internet. Stop listening to them. These people telling you your vote don't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. They just go. Why do y'all think Donald Trump is panicking now? Why do y'all think the Republicans are out here lying their ass off right now? Why do y'all think they're doing that? Why? If voting doesn't matter, if it doesn't matter what you do with your vote, well, you can sit home on the couch and not do anything. Do y'all wonder why these people are out here breaking their necks, out here trying to twist the message? Oh, this ain't a referendum on Trump. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. It is. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to tell y'all something else. Here's something else y'all need to learn from this election. Donald Trump cheated in the 2024 election. And Sky Karen helped him do it. Space Karen helped him cheat on the elections. There's no way you're going to tell me Donald Trump won all the swing states. Ain't no way you're going to tell me that shit. Ain't no way you're going to tell me he won every swing state. Look at this fucker. Socks for a dog like slave. You can get a lot of good stuff on the site. Boy, y'all stupid. Pam, good morning. Sky Karen helped Donald Trump cheat to win the 2024 election. And Donald Trump was counting on Elon Musk being his ride-or-die bitch and stand for the whole time he's president so he can help rig more elections so that Republicans can win. So when Elon Musk got what he wanted and got out, when he went and used Doge as a cover for him to remove oversight into his bullshit-ass businesses and to save himself and Donald Trump from going to jail, Donald Trump had to go to plan B, rigging elections, convincing governors who kiss his ass to go and rig elections for him, i.e. see Texas. I You finna get blocked. Somebody trying to call me through Instagram. I don't know who the fuck it is. Space Karen is Elon Musk. Space Karen is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is Space Karen. Right, right, Benny Loco. Tell them where they at. Mississippi. Oh, this is something ain't nobody talking about. Mississippi. And they saying, oh, no, it's just a blue wave because they just voted in blue states. Well, go down to Mississippi and ask Mississippians what happened to that supermajority that was down there. It's no more. Julie, good morning, Queen. How are you? Go ask Mississippi what happened. Go ask Georgia what happened. Go ask what happened. Go ask. Go ask. Go ask what happened in Mississippi. Since it was all just blue states. Since this ain't a referendum on Donald Trump and his bullshit policies. Go ask them down there. Ask them. Please go ask them. Sheila, good morning, Queen. Go ask them. Are you going to block me again? I ain't blocked you the first time, dumbass. Raven Nation, listen to me good. Listen to me real good. They want you not to vote. They want you to sit your ass at home. They want you to have the same mentality that you have now. Oh, that's why I don't vote. That's why you ain't gonna get shit. That's why Donald Trump can take your tax dollars and spend it on a fucking plane from Qatarans when they told you they harbored terrorists in 2017. That's why Donald Trump can starve babies and can steal your health care, but he can finance a $3 million fucking ballroom. But guess where that money's coming from? You know what, Donald Trump, every time it's Donald Trump, it's some criminality that comes behind that, right? 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 I'm going to tell y'all why, exactly why. They want you in that mentality. Well, see, that's why I don't vote. See, that's the reason why you ain't going to get shit. Black people in America, I want y'all to hear me and hear me clearly. Black people in America only have what black people in America have because black people sacrificed themselves to go vote for it. Everything we got in this country, we voted for it. Everything. Brown versus Board of Education, Loving versus, I forgot the damn case, but Loving the interracial marriage case, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voters' Rights Act of 1965, all this shit, every bit of it, we got because we voted for it. Oops, I guess they didn't tell you that one, did they? So I want to ask y'all a question, the ones that say that's why I don't vote. Question. How do you expect things to change when you offer nothing to change it? Steve, good morning. How could you expect something different to happen when you don't participate in the change you want to see? Bob Larity's in here loudly telling everybody he's fucking stupid. Jerry Camper, good morning, man. How in the fuck you miss 100% of the shots you don't take? That's a cold fact right there. You miss 100% of the... Y'all double tap that screen, man. Double tap that screen, please. You miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So how is it that you sitting home not voting going to change anything society-wise for you, Ravens Nation? How's it going to change for you? And I understand that you have your reasons for not voting because, hell, before I started getting really, really deep into politics, I was just like you because I didn't know any better. I didn't have nobody to tell me the ins and outs of politics and how it works. Yes, PGH Big Dog, that's what these people did. That's what they did. These FBA coons got on these apps telling black folks to sit their black ass at home. But in the meantime, between time, these same black folks didn't remember that Rosa Parks voted. It was a vote behind what Rosa Parks did when she helped stage that bus boycott in Alabama that got black people the rights they were looking for. These FBA coons get on these apps telling black folks to sit y'all ass at home. Just like you got these FBA coons right now over here mad because Barack Obama endorsed Spanberger over fucking Winsome Earl Sears, and this bitch was a whole fucking coon. And you know what? A vote for her would have cemented the stereotype that these motherfuckers was out here saying in the first place, that black people only vote for black people because they black. And that only cements another one that we're stupid and we're ignorant and we don't know how policy works. Boombastic Wayne, you fucking weirdo. Get the fuck out my chat, you fucking weirdo. Sell that nice necklace you got on, G, if them taking food stamps got you that bothered. Hey, Josh Oliver, you fucking retard. I make more money than you. I'm richer than you. Just deal with the fact that you're broke. And I ain't. And this chain costs more than what you got on, what you got in your raggedy ass car. Well, shoot me $1,000, I'll give you this crucifix and this chain, because it's real gold. A bunch of brokies getting on the internet trying to tell me about food stamps. What I tell y'all yesterday when I flashed $500 on screen? I told y'all the reason why I did it. Because you got dumbasses like that to get on the internet and claim I'm on food stamps. I don't give a fuck what these weirdos say. I make too much money to be on food stamps. Well, you need to get a job. I have a job. I work 4 days a week. I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. That means I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, which Thursday is today, dumbass. And I'm off on Sunday, which is when I go live. I go live on Wednesday, I go live on Thursday, and I go live on Sundays. You see how that works with my work schedule? Nah, Jerry's sleeping in that fucking single wide trailer with dog shit over the floor. Mad cause his sister wife ain't got no food stamps this month. I ain't black though, I'm white as fuck, yet I live in California, which is a horrid place to live. And I can't get out of this state. Well, tough titty then. You had a 400-year head start. Tough tit. You telling me that you're a poor white man, I don't give a flying fuck. Excuse me for not having no sympathy for you being a broke dumbass. Oops. You had every head start, I didn't. And I'm doing better than you? That sounds like a you problem to me, bruh. How the fuck are y'all coming here trying to make me feel sympathetic for you being stupid and you fucking over a 400-year head start? And still got advantages to this day. What the fuck are you talking about, black man? Listen and you'll understand. Don't ever tell me again voting don't work. Voting don't work to dumbass people. That's the only place it doesn't work. Voting don't work to dumbasses because dumbasses don't understand how voting works. Broke channel alert. Carter King says broke channel alert. Sure, bud. I got more money than you. You notice I ain't in here every 5 seconds asking people to donate to my channel, right? There's not been one super chat on this channel. Not one. And I ain't asking for it. I asked for it one time at the beginning of the show. You want to donate? Cool. Why y'all in here pocket watching anyway with your broke ass? Abigail, say that again for the ones in the back. Another reason why you should vote is because dumbasses vote too. Look at MAGA. MAGA is the party of fucking dumbasses. MAGA is the party of fucking dumbasses. Stupid, uneducated dummies. Look at Carter King. Brokey. You mad, bro? You mad? Hey, super chat $100. For every time you super chat $100, I'll flash 100. You want to do it? You want to do it, Carter King, since I'm broke? Do it. I go get my wallet. We see who got more money. Super chat $100. Do it. I want Carter King, because Carter King keeps coming here calling me broke. You see he's still asking for money. Pathetic broke boy. Look at these dumbasses. I told y'all what they do. Okay, let me go get my wallet then. Since this fucking monkey thinks I'm lying. Let me go grab my wallet. For every $100 that I show you, you super chat $100. God dang it. Son locked the door. Shit. Gotta go in the other door. He locked the door. How you gonna lock me out my own house, Dad? How you gonna lock me out my own house? No, it was you. You locked me out. I oughta whoop your ass. Me and my son finna fight. Your mama finna be down for the count. She ain't gonna get up to probably 1 or 2 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, she knocked out. She ain't getting up no time soon. Okay. Come on, Carter King, let's play. Since you want to play. I don't have anything to prove, TCW. That's what's fun about it. I don't. Come on, Carter King, let's go. Come on, I'm broke. Let's go. That's okay. That's 1. There's 2. Come on, Carter King, let's go. Oh, that little thin ass wallet. Let's see your 100 though. See, this is what brokies do, y'all. Brokies get on the internet trying to compare when they don't have the money to. Come on, brokey. That's $200 so far. Let's go. Cause I gotta walk through my 3,000 square foot house to go get it, dumbass. Let's go. Let's go, brokey. The guy trying real hard to get your attention. That's Shelton. That's my brother. He got my phone number. Broke. Come on, broke ass. Let's go, Carter King. Let's see that $100. Kitty cat, salutes to you. Thank you. Come on. Mana Mansa Musa. Good night. Come on, Carter King. You can do it. Let's see. Since I'm broke, let's go. You said I'm waiting on my food stamp, so that's $200 so far. Come on, brokey. Let's go. Mansa Musa, I'm gonna have to show these broke ass motherfuckers one for the one time. Come on. Come on, brokey. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, brokey. That's 1. Let's count them, y'all. That's 1. That's 100. That's 200. That's 300. That's 4. Let's go. Carter King, I'm broke. Remember? You told me I was broke. You said I was a brokey. I just paid a couple bills in your house. Let's go. Since I'm broke and I'm begging people for money on here, I ain't asked nobody for nothing. I say if you donate, I appreciate it. But I ain't asked nobody to do shit. Like, come on. I'm a brokey, remember? That's $400 right there. Let's go. I do this shit just to show y'all something. Again, I told y'all what broke ass motherfuckers on this internet do. They get on this internet, running their dick suckers, coming here trying to put their failures onto me as if I'm in their situation when I clearly done said a billion times, dude, I legitimate, look. I'm gonna show y'all my back porch. That is a projector screen on my back porch. That is my projector. When it turns nighttime, I'll be outside watching TV. I know, Shelton. I know, but sometimes you gotta show a bitch ass nigga what time it is. This is my back porch, my back deck. I'm literally sitting on my back porch, just chilling. Just chilling. But anyways, I'll get back to damn doing what I'm dignified to do and not lower myself to fucking broke ass goofball window licking Trump supporters on this internet. I just do that for a reason. I show y'all. I show y'all the shit because if you don't see an example of how you just, the reason why I ignore most of the times, like this is the first time I've ever done some shit like this on camera. But when you sit through months and months and months of people coming in your live streams trying to project their failures onto you, sometimes you just have to show them. You see where Carter King went to, right? He didn't say a bitch ass thing after I flashed $400. And I got more. Not to mention my credit lines that I have, not my credit cards and all the other shit that got big balances on them that I use only when there's an emergency. I didn't even show none of my cars. You see, people like Carter King love to come in here, run their mouth, trying to distract from what I'm talking about. This is why voting is important, because dumbass people like Carter King vote. And they vote for people like Republicans who are domestic terrorists, and they vote for people like Donald fucking Trump, who's a fucking grifter, a scammer. That's what he is. That's what he'll always be. Those people try to project their failures onto people like me, middle working class people. They do it every single time on no matter what space you go to. If a person is in that chat, is who's ever directing that live stream is talking about some good shit that can help a lot of people, you're going to have magatards and window lickers come in that chat and try to project their failures because they're on food stamps, they're on welfare, they live in single wide trailers that smell like cat shit and piss, and they got trash all over the place, and there's 9,000 people that live in one single wide trailer, and they all share one raggedy ass fucking beat up Hyundai with one hubcap on it. They come in your chat trying to project their failures onto you. I'm not me. I do my videos because there's a lot of misinformed people and disinformed people on the internet, and they believe a lot of misinformation and disinformation coming from dumbass, disingenuous pieces of shit who are grifting money from you. That's why Officer Tatum is a fucking Sambo. He's a coon. He gets on here just to hit those hot button points to try to pretend he's some big and I'm a Christian. I'm the Christianest person on the internet. So there ain't no hate like Christian love, right? Right. They get on the internet trying to wear their crosses and talk about how much they love Jesus, but they won't do a damn thing Jesus commanded his people to do. First of all, he told people to love one another. It should be evidence in you if you follow Jesus. People should see love from you. There shouldn't be no time in the history of you following God or following Jesus or whatever you believe in where that person sees hatred coming from you. Hate only comes from one place. Hey, shout out to Cali, man. Shout out to Cali Enigma, man. And shout out to California for passing Prop 52. Shout out to them. These people get on these apps pimping the name of Jesus and don't show no evidence of it whatsoever. That's why most people that I know are atheists. That's why I'm not religious. I'm this close to being atheist, but I believe God. I believe God. I believe God. I'm this close to being an atheist, though. This close. Y'all see that little space right there between my... I'm that fucking close. I'm that close. There's no hate like Christian love. There's 22 in the super chat. Salute to you, King. Thank you. Just look at these people. They all look Erica Trump, Erica Kurt. I call her Erica Vance, whatever y'all want to call her. James Donald Bowman or James David Hamill or J.D. Vance, as y'all want to call him. Whatever the fuck y'all want to call this piece of shit. Voting matters. If this election did not show you anything, it should have showed you two things. Number one, voting matters. Number two, Donald Trump cheated in the 2024 election. Don't care what you say. The couch fucker himself, James Donald Bowman, James David Hamill, or James David Vance. We only changed his name to keep the JD. No, he's a fucking weirdo. A cross-dressing, couch fucking, Maybelline eyeline wearing weirdo. That's what he is. Voting matters. Yes, yes, cheerful red rose. Exactly my point. Religion has nothing to do with a relationship with God. Your relationship with God shows in your actions. Your relationship with God shows in your actions. What you do for your neighbors, what you do for those that are less than you, what you do for yours that have less than you, what you do for those. So when did Jesus think it was funny to laugh at people who were trying to figure out how they're going to eat this month? When was Jesus okay with you stealing health care from poor people and sick people to give more money to rich people who already got more than enough? When was it? When was that cool? When did Jesus endorse that bullshit? Since y'all say the Republican Party is the party of family values and the party of Jesus Christ, since y'all say the Democratic Party is the demonic party and they worship fucking Satan and all those transgenders, y'all so worried about transgender. What about the fucking child porn watchers and the child sex assaulters? What about those rapists? What about all that? Jesus spoke against that shit too. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about these pedophiles that pop up just so happen to be MAGA? The epidemic of fucking child fucking porn, CSAM, that's popping up left, right, front, and center. Like that big fat ass dude that just got off with raping 2 girls, and because he was 17 at the time, that he choked one of his girlfriends out, damn near killed if he would have choked him for 30 more seconds. And he got youthful offender because he's a white boy, and his daddy knew people. And y'all tell me that, y'all tell black folks there ain't no such thing as white fucking privilege. Bullshit. My cousin got charged as an adult because the white girl that he was fooling around with lied about her age. And then when she got caught by her parents, she lied to her fucking parents. My cousin showed in court all the love letters she used to write to him, lying about her age. They didn't give a fuck. They still gave him 10 years, and he has to register as a sex offender. So tell me again. Tell me again. She was 14, he was 17. So tell me again. Youthful offender where? In real life, my real life cousin, my first cousin, the fuck out of here. Shelton, bro, the amount of disgust that I see, people are just getting normalized to the fact that Republican white men are okay with fucking little kids is fucking mind-blowing. And these are the same people that claim to love God. These are the same people that are out here telling you how much, oh, I love Jesus. I love the Lord. Oh, God, I love my Lord. I love Jesus. Oh, I love Jesus. And they are okay. They are perfectly fine with grown-ass white men who are in churches, by the way, raping little girls, soliciting sex from little fucking girls. I'm a lot of things, but first thing I am, I'm a man first, then I'm a father. And I'm a father, just so happen to be a father of 3 daughters. I wish one of you dirty motherfuckers would touch my kids. The only place your family gonna see you is at your headstone. Take that however you want. Do you love God? Yes, I love God. I love God. The God I know, the God I love said, do this to the least of these. The same God I know said when a foreigner resides in your land, you treat him just like he's a national. You treat him as one of yourselves. You don't mistreat your neighbors. Chris, salute to you. God said, love your neighbor. That's what he said. Jesus' biggest commandment before he ascended to heaven was to love one another. Ryan Courier, salute to you, man. He said, amen, my brother. We need to go back to the old school on that. Yep, you fat Ryan, thank you. I remember there used to be a time when somebody found out that you were messing around with little kids, they beat your ass on sight. We need to go back to them days. Yes, we need to go back to a time when you thought about touching a little kid, that meant curtains for you. But they're normalizing this shit. They're okay with it, man. They're fine with that. They're okay with it. They done made this shit normal. Oh, it's okay for you to love little kids. It's okay for you to have you have sexual fucking preferences for little kids. Ryan Courier again in that super chat, he said, amen, love thy neighbor. Yes, love thy neighbor if Christ loved the church. Like everything, my father's, and for those who just joined the channel, who just your first time being here, I'll give you a little bit about me. My father is a preacher. My dad's been preaching since 1972. I am a PK. I am a preacher's kid. I know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I've been in church pretty much my entire life. I am not, and I repeat, I am not a religious person by no stretch of the imagination, because y'all see what religion gets you. Idolizing humans versus idolizing the one and true Savior. Ryan Courier in that super chat. Thank you again, man, for that 5-piece. He said, now it's time for us men to start being men again. Changed it. Facts. Big facts. To change the environment. We need to make these pedophiles fear again. We need to make pedophiles fear again, because they don't care. They're okay. Their leader is a pedophile. Donald Trump is a full-fledged pedophile. That's why I'm here, Ryan. That's the whole reason why I'm here. Because, you know, for the longest, I've listened to podcasts. I've seen comment sections. I listen because I've been in politics since 2014, right? I done had plenty of my friends in my real life tell me, hey, Will, you should run for office. Bro, you know too much about this politics stuff. You too in tune with it. You know how to talk to people. You know how to shoot a message. You know how to run, and you know how this thing works. Why don't you just go ahead and run for politics? And I tell them every time, I don't think I'm ready to do that. You have intricate knowledge on how this stuff works. I've listened to family members share misinformation. Oh, Trump doing all this. Trump loves God. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Trump loves exploiting God because it's an easy way to get you. It's an easy way to get you, gullible ass Christians, on his team. When you can't name one thing Donald Trump has did that emulates any message Jesus ever taught in the Bible. I'm talking about big red letters. I don't care what Bible you read. The big red letters where Jesus taught. Show me where he's followed one thing that Jesus Christ has taught. Did Jesus teach you to exploit your neighbor? Did Jesus tell you when you're in positions of power to withhold food from the starving? Because the same Jesus you're talking about, I remember a parable about him feeding thousands with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. So how can that be one thing and you're cheering on people starving on another thing? How? Y'all tell me how that works. How can you say you love God, but you hate your brother? How can you tell me you love God who you can't see, but you hate the immigrants you can? You hate the black people that you can see. You hate the immigrants. You hate the Mexicans. You hate the Latinos. You hate them. Shout out to Ryan in there with a 5-piece again. He said, people are too gullible and they don't know their Bible. They don't. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm not the most religious thing in the book. I ain't. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But one thing I am is fundamentally correct. Chris, you're right. 2 sides ain't for us if they're not talking peace. Facts. I agree with that. I agree with that. 100% I do. I agree with that too. If they ain't talking, but the way I see it, if they ain't about making life better for its citizens who vote and pay for them, pay for their salaries, then you need new people. My Life and Reborn 67. Salute to you and thank you. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you learned something. Y'all think about it. Think about it. And hear me good. Hear me good. Tell me in the Bible where Jesus said it's okay for you to have all this immense power and you look at those people. Now hold on. Matter of fact, I do this. Y'all tell me if Trump's a Christian or not. Tell me who in the Bible would starve mounds and mounds of people. Ryan, again, in that super chat, man, thank you, bro. This dude in here showing out. No, you're just a real man that understands the Bible and tries to live correctly. That is it. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. That's me in a nutshell. Darnell Whitehead says, your ancestors on this land worship the sun god. Sun god. You was given somebody to pray to. That's a fact. Yeah, true. Could be. Depends. And don't listen to anybody that tell you your ancestors are demonic either. Because I listen to my ancestors all the time. Y'all tell me what person in the Bible starved their own people. Couldn't be Saul, wouldn't it? Who persecuted his own people before hitting on the road to Damascus and ass talking to him, and he changed his name from Saul to Paul. Couldn't be King Herod. Couldn't be the Pharisees, could it? Couldn't be Nebuchadnezzar, could it? I'm going to see how much y'all know y'all Bible. Y'all tell me. Tell me again. Tell me what part of Donald Trump is emulating the Bible. Ryan, again, in that super chat, he said, you're welcome. Hopefully it made your day. It did. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you. I really do. I really, really do. I don't understand how he thinks it's okay to let babies and the elderly and disabled go hungry. That's my whole entire point. My entire point is these people who try to put God and the devil himself, the Antichrist himself. Y'all got to remember that Donald Trump and them are trying to remake parts of the Bible forcibly by man's hands. They're not letting God intervene and let God do what God does. Just like the whole situation in Israel was man-made. But that's a different live stream for a different day. Y'all got to remember in Revelations 13:1, it talks about a man being mortally wounded and somehow healing himself and having legions of people believe in him as if he's God. Who does that sound like? Does that sound like Butler, Pennsylvania to you? Because a man got on TV and told you he got hit with an AR-15 round, and I got an AR-15 in my house. He got hit with a 223 bullet, which is this fucking long. And he has no scar to show you. Ryan again, he said, real recognize real, my brother. Salute to you, man, and thank you again, dog. Just think about it. This orange big fat failure of a fraud got on TV and I took a bullet for the name of the United States of America. The same dude who dodged the draft because he got bone spurs. He wasn't brave enough to do what I did, raise his right hand to defend his country and go to 2 combat tours like me. Become a sergeant in the United States Marine Corps. No, he couldn't do that. Nah. Not Trump. He couldn't be bothered with doing something in service for this country. He's only here to exploit it. And y'all are here to let him exploit it. Right? Right? Everything Donald Trump does has a grift attached to it. Everything Donald... Did y'all know that the people that destroyed the East Wing of the White House ain't got paid yet? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the people who destroyed the East Wing of the White House have not been paid? Trump keeps being Trumpy. Trumpy, dog. Trump being Trumpy. Yep, Trump being Trumpy. Not paying people. Trump been a fucking scam. Trump been showing y'all who the fuck he's been for the last 79 years, dog. Trump been Trump since Trump been Trump. And y'all motherfuckers trying to put a jacket on this dude to make him sound like he's this, he's that, and that. Nah, man, come on, dog. Shout out to Ryan again. He said he tries to act like a hero when he's a fucking coward. Hey, Ryan, you don't have to super chat, dog. You don't have to super chat everything you want to type. I'll read it, dog. I'll read what you type in the chat, big dog. You don't have to do that. Hell, there's 209 people, and you the only one in here super chatting, big dog. You ain't got to do that. I respect it, though. I sure do. I respect it. And salute to you again, Ryan. Thank you again, dog. I'm only here to tell you the truth and let y'all see things through the eyes of somebody like me now, an independent. I can't support Democrats because they're weak, and they got too many corporate Democrats holding power in that party, holding that party back. Zoran Mamdani showed you proof of that. None of these people in primary and like good big positions in the Democratic Party got behind Zoran Mamdani. None of them did. He didn't need them anyway. Because he's exactly what I've been telling y'all the Democratic Party needs. New messaging, knowing how to talk to people, having something that have people first. Fuck America first, people first. See, Donald Trump is an anomaly of what's already been present in America that America's been too scared to fight. The lies they told themselves on the world stage. The world believes America was the shining city on the hill. It was a big melting pot. My brother Shelton, man, salute to you, dog. He said, number 52. And Ryan said, it's all right. Shout out to Ryan again in the super chat. He said, it's all right. I like to help people out. I got a real heart. Thank you, and I do too. And salute to you, man. Salute to you. Salute. Again, Donald Trump has built his legacy on lies, deception, conning people, not paying people, court lawsuits, raping women, laughing about it, going on Howard Stern and confessing on tape. But you want me to believe a man who's cheated at everything in his life, won fair and square in the biggest election of his lifetime. He won that election fair and square. I would tell you, you are full of shit. Your mama's full of shit. Wrench him up? Okay, bit. Thanks, Ryan. There you go. You can smack trolls now. There you go, Ryan. You can smack trolls now. You got a wrench. You have been knighted, sir. Thanks for supporting the channel. Again, Donald Trump has cheated at everything in his life. This nigga still cheats at golf and then go brag that he won in a game he cheated in. And you mean to tell me that same man with the biggest election that had 94 fucking felony charges on his head, of which 34 of them he got found guilty of. So he had 60 more charges on his head. And Jack Smith was on the verge of running his ass in the court. If it wasn't for Eileen, that Eileen Cannon bitch in Florida, Jack Smith would have ran his ass up and down through there. Y'all hear that song, Take Me Down Through There? Take me through there, take me through there. He was going to take Donald Trump's real weak ass all the way down through there. So you mean to tell me with all of that stuff present on Donald Trump's neck, him and Elon Musk didn't conspire a plan for Elon Musk to use Starlink to influence the balance of that fucking election? You mean to tell me you full of shit? You think I don't believe that? Right. Ryan, that's what I said yesterday. I work hard for everything I got. That's why. That's the reason why I pulled my wallet out a while ago. It wasn't because I wanted to make myself look like I'm better than you because I got, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of that. It's because I'm tired of fucking trolls coming here trying to project their failures when I'm telling you how to get out of it. How I got out of it. I grew up in poverty. I didn't grow up rich. I ain't have no silver spoon in my mouth. Hell, I live in a house with 9 people. We were poor. I wore hand-me-down clothes and all that. I grew up poor. Ding, 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 ding. But you want to know something else my dad and my mom done taught me? Here, y'all come in close for this one. My mom and my dad done told me if it's something that you want in life, you work hard for it, you will appreciate it a whole lot more. You will appreciate it a whole lot more. Yep, Callie. Thank you. Going to my next point. The biggest lie, the biggest MAGA lie is they're America first. What about Donald Trump and this administration was America first? Argentina came first. China came first. Russia came first. Bibi Netanyahu and the IDF came first. America ain't never been first yet. Chris, you still believe in that lie, homie? I'm here to diffuse and tear down that lie. Does the Democratic Party? Matter of fact, Chris, I'm going to indulge your comment, big dog. I'm going to indulge your comment because I'm pretty sure you're not the only one here that thinks that. Oh, they high five each other, this, that, and the third. Cool. You got corporate Democrats who do that. That ain't the whole party though. You can't blame the sins of the whole party on one person. You can't. You can't do that. Don't do that. You have to look at policies. When you can say both parties are the same, their ideals line up, their policies line up, their HR numbers line up. Democrats, yeah, they have piss poor messaging. They have corporate Democrats that are beholden to AIPAC. They have corporate Democrats that are beholden to their donors and shit like that, but that's not all of them. You can look at the policies. The Democrats are, yeah, again, the Democrats ain't perfect. They're not. They got some fuck shit with them. That's why I'm not a Democrat. But not one time in the history of my lifetime has Democrats ever burned your books, ever told you what you can read, ever tried to steal health care from you, ever made you starve, ever had you wondering where your next meal was coming from, never ran you into a fucking recession in your lifetime. I'm talking about my lifetime. Out of the last fucking 11 presidents, 10 of the 11 presidents caused recessions that were Republican. Out of the last 5 recessions that we had, they were all caused by Republicans. Yep. And guess what? Guess what side gonna lose, Callie? Guess what side gonna lose? The old shield is going to lose. Bernie Sanders, I mean, too little too late, but he's not going to be a part of this new movement. He's not. AOC is. The corporate side, the corporate Democrats are going to get ran out of office. If y'all didn't see that, if y'all didn't see the play, because y'all got to remember, Andrew Cuomo was a Democrat. Vic Morrison, good morning. Good morning. How you doing, man? Y'all have to remember, before Andrew Cuomo became an independent, Andrew Cuomo was a Democrat. Yeah, he's pushing a young guard. Just like I'm glad Nancy Pelosi is getting out of the way. Thank God. Chuck Schumer need to be right next to her. They both need to go. Get them the fuck out of the way. Put some young people like Zohran Mamdani or Jasmine Crockett. You put those young Democrats, those progressives in place, and watch shit work. Yep, Ryan, exactly. He said if it was America first, you wouldn't see the homelessness on the streets. You would see them actually trying to care about their country. They're worried about money. Okay, and matter of fact, Ryan, I'm gonna capitalize on what you just said. You know when America, all these politicians was talking about child labor in China, and China had this big surplus of money that comes in because American fucking CEOs and corporations was sending all of their work overseas because it was cheaper labor, because America was exploiting child labor while complaining about it. Y'all remember that? You know what China did with their surplus of money? China invested their money into their people, socialism. You know what America did? When these CEOs were seeing their biggest windfalls, what they did with that money, and I watched it happen in real life. They took that money and they ran that money to buying back their stocks. They took that money and invested in their stock portfolio. And they laid off their workers. Look, October was the biggest month in 20 years where layoffs happened. Ryan in the super chat again, he said, I don't think Chris realizes that the Democrat Party was for slavery, but I'm about America, so I'm the American Party. But no, that's the old thing, though. See, Ryan, that's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you real history, not the old dumbed down whitewashed version of history. I'm here to teach you real history. The Democratic Party was the party of slavery first. They were conservatives. They were still conservative, but they were racist white people at the helm, the Whigs. You go all the way back through time. You can go back and look during Jim Crow, before Jim Crow, during slavery. You can look at all that. The inception of the United States, all were ran by white men. White men that were kicked out of Europe because they were fighting and killing each other in Europe. See, you had the Dixiecrats first. The Dixiecrats, they loved slavery. They thought the white man was the closest thing to God. It was in the Confederate fucking pledge. If you go back and you read it, you'll see it. What happened, though, during 1963, 64, the Democratic Party started leaning more towards the black vote in the South. So those people got worried. Those racists got worried. They got worried. And what do racists do? They rebrand. So what they did was they pushed all of their support that was once in the Democratic Party, who were Dixiecrats, to the Republican Party you see today. Because you got to ask yourself this question, Ryan. If you took a time machine back in time right now and you looked at the parties back then and you compared the parties from back then to now, which party looks like which? The Democratic Party of today does not look like the Democratic Party of yesterday. I'm talking about the Barry Goldwater and the Lee Atwater days. I'm talking about them. Google them. Google them. And you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Look up Barry Goldwater and Lee Atwater. Look at them. Look at them. Go look up what they did. How they did the Southern strategy. They went back and they won back the Bible Belt. And since then, and then again, you got to look at the policies again. That racist stuff they did down in the Bible Belt. For once, because I live in the Bible Belt. You tell me what red state is at the top of the helm when it comes to like education, healthcare, schools. Tell me which Republican state is at the lead and on a positive end on that. Shout out to Ryan again. He said all they do is manipulate the people. It's time for the people to come together. If the people will come together, we wouldn't have this part. See, that's the problem. The problem is trying to get the people to come together when there's a lot of misinformation and disinformation being distributed by the powers at be. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be will influence CBS. The powers that be influence MSNBC. They influence CNN. They influence Fox News. They influence OAN and Newsmax. They influence and they push out misinformation and disinformation campaign along with the Russians doing and helping them do the same fucking thing. They do the same thing, dog. The same thing. The same thing. The same thing, bro. They push it out so that you will believe, oh, my vote don't matter, so I'm going to sit home. Guess who's not sitting home? Those poor people they gave eyes to. They made those poor people feel like they were seen. They made those poor people feel like they vote matter. They made those poor people seem like, oh, yeah, I'm heard. Oh, they really listen to me. Oh, they actually care about what I think. No, they don't. They just want your vote. That's what they do. They exploit your vote. And then once they get your vote, they don't do nothing for you. They benefit the business class. Look up what Republican policies are. Go to congress.gov. Look up HR numbers. It's boring and tedious. Trust me, I know. I do it all the time. But it needs to be done. Cecilia, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm telling y'all, look, all y'all have to do, if you unplug from TV for 2 seconds and you go and look at all the stuff that these media outlets push, you look at all the stuff they're quiet on, you look at how they stereotype black people, you look at how they stereotype everybody, you look at it, go look at it. That's all you have to do, go look at how they message. And you will see the play. The welfare queen, you know the story of the welfare queen? That people love to project and put on black people. Did y'all know that that woman was actually a white woman? The welfare queen that they love to talk about, if you go and research her, that was a white woman. She changed her name, and she also identified herself as black. Tanned herself to make herself look white passing. Oops. You'll be amazed what you find out when you go actually look up shit. Susie, oh, good look at the doctor. Ryan says, I'm Cherokee Indian, so I feel your pain, my brother. They slaughtered my people and took it. They did. They did the same thing but the thing is, here's the play. Here's the play, Ryan. Peep this. The play has always been up versus down. They used a social construct, race, because think about it. The Irish came over here as indentured servants. And the Irish served right beside, they were working right beside those black slaves. And then they seen those Irish indentured servants becoming friends and working with and staging rebellions with those black slaves. Guess what they did? They told those Irish indentured servants, no, you're not one of them. You're not black. You're a white man. As a white man, we'll give you land. And guess what? They weren't fighting with the black people no more. How do you think? Look up Wilmington, North Carolina, 1898, the Fusion Party. Poor white people working on their own side with those black former slaves. Built a prosperous society. Everybody working together, had a mixed, diverse fucking government. America performed this first coup d'etat on American soil in Wilmington, North Carolina in 1898. They ran all those people out of government. Christina, good morning. Hey, salute to you, Ryan. That's what happened. And they're doing the same play today. They're convincing white America that their white skin means something, when in actuality, if you actually look at the tangible benefit that these white people who are claiming that their whiteness is saving them, you look at what they have. They're worse off than black people. See, they had to get smart. They had to talk over the uneducated, poor white people in America. Because, for example, when they introduced fucking welfare in 1939, part of the New Deal, when they introduced welfare, they didn't call it welfare. They called it commodities, a surplus. They only called it welfare when they gave it to black people. It's all about branding and optics. Why do you think optics is so important to Donald Trump? Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that optics is so important to Donald Trump? Optics is so important to that man. He'd rather look strong than be strong. Have y'all ever wondered why white people in America, racist white people in America, get more offended at you calling them racist instead of them being racist? Have y'all ever wondered that? Have y'all ever wondered why racist white people get more upset about, they get more offended at the fact that you calling them racist versus them actually being racist? Have y'all ever wondered that? It's messaging, it's optics. They'd rather look apart than be the part. Lyndon B. Johnson coined that big, wonderful phrase that I quote all the time. If you can convince the poorest white man that he is better than the best black man, he wouldn't notice that you're picking his pockets. Hell, give him someone to look down on, and you'll empty his pockets for you. No, Mahari. Let them live. Let them make it. The Confederate flag thing is not Republican or Democrat. It's a Southern thing. Not everything is right or left. Yes, it is. That rebel flag you worship is a sign of cowardice and lies. Because the daughters of Confederacy lied to you too. That Civil War was fought over slave bodies, easy capital, where lazy white people who had mediocre farming skills exploited black labor for their own benefit. My brother Ryan again in the Super Chase. I can see me and you sitting on the porch and having an awesome conversation. Yep, we sure could. We sure could. That flag is anti-black. That flag was used in order to make black people scared. That's the only reason why they use that flag. Christian McCarthy, salute to you and thank you. They use that flag to scare black people. That's why. That's the only reason why they got it. And that flag didn't come out. The stars and bars y'all see today, didn't come to like what 1958 or like way after the fucking Civil War. Way after the Civil War. Way after the Civil War. That wasn't the battle flag they flew during the Confederate the Civil War. That wasn't the battle flag. It was all white. It had a little circle stars in the corner. That wasn't the battle flag. You know, the flag of quitting. Oh yeah, and another thing for those who ain't quite for sure about history. Abraham Lincoln did not free the slaves. He didn't. Nope. Sure didn't. The slaves freed themselves. Abraham Lincoln did what most white people do. Most white men who supported slavery back in them days did. He was performative. He wrote the Emancipation Proclamation after the fact that the slaves were voting against slavery in the South and finally digging up the courage to stage the biggest revolution in the history of America. But the Daughters of Confederacy rewrote it to make it sound like that Abraham Lincoln was the sole savior of the black people in America that they stole and enslaved. That's what really happened. Because if you got to ask yourself this question, if America really freed its slaves, then why was there Jim Crow? Yeah, Edmund Cathy, you're on to something, big dog. Yep, Callie. And also remember, Abraham Lincoln said after the Civil War to the New Yorker, to a reporter at the New Yorker, that if I could save the Union and free all the slaves, I would do that. If I could save the Union and not release no slaves at all, I would also do that. If I could release some slaves and leave some captured, but save the Union, I would also do that. Does that sound like somebody who wanted to free slaves? Piff, good morning, man. Does that sound like somebody who wanted to free slaves to you? Everything you learned about in history is a lie, bro. And I'm here to kick the lie down the road. I'm here to kick the lie in the face. That's what I'm here for. Shut down Thanksgiving. Shut down Christmas. I'm joining the blackout on the 25th through the 2nd. I don't know about y'all. I'm joining the blackout. I'm sitting on my porch, dog. I just got up a little while ago, dog. I'm sitting in my house coat on my porch. I was watching TV. I was back on my back porch watching this doggone screen. Look, Piff, check this out, Piff. I went last night, bought me a doggone projector screen, a projector. They got a stink bug on it now. God dang it, man, stinking ass stink bugs. And I went and got me a goddamn projector. And I'm sitting right here back on my back porch watching daggone TV. I was watching TV anyway, when it was darker out. So I've been up for a minute. It ain't gonna be violent. I'm just gonna refuse to spend my money with corporations that support this bullshit going on. And I'm trying to do research now. That's what I'm working on now. I'm doing research now how we can damn hold our taxes to keep this raggedy administration from wasting our money. You know, them stink bugs, they just come out of nowhere. Like wintertime, that's when you see them motherfuckers come out of nowhere. And they just be everywhere getting on your damn nerves, just all on the porch and shit. They'll be over here flying on shit, just getting on my damn screen and shit. Get your dumb ass out of it. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm about to get rid of this bitch right here. You can get your bitch ass off my damn screen, bitch. Get your ass off my screen, bitch. Get your ass. Get your goddamn ass on, bitch. Get your ass off my screen. Get on. Get on. Get your ass on, dude. Bye. Get off my screen. My screen is clean and goodbye. When it gets darker tonight, I'm going to be right back on this porch again watching TV. I was out here watching boxing last night. It was pretty inquisitive, bro. Chill, ladybugs and beetles. That's springtime, homie. And I live in the country, so. Yeah, famous, come here. Bro, I'll teach you. There's a book by Michael Harriot that you need to get. Black AF History. The unwhitewashed version of American history. Read that book, man. Read it. I done gave a few copies of it away on this channel myself. I might do another giveaway. I might give away some more before Christmas. I might do a little special Christmas show and just give a few more copies of that book away, because I love that book, man. I really do. Michael Harriot is a phenomenal author, man. Read that book. I promise you. It's funny, but it teaches you a whole lot. I promise you. It'll teach you a whole lot, man. It'll teach you a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I didn't know about Robert Smalls. Robert Smalls was so thuggish. That man was such a gangster. That man literally, he learned all of the signals from the Confederate generals on that ship. Convinced those generals and those soldiers to get off that ship, and that he would keep watch on that ship. Stole the ship, escaped, went up north, came back down south, and took over Fort Sumter. Him and Harriet Tubman. I didn't know that. Oh, I love living in the country, dog. I'd never say that. I would never say nothing that blasphemous. I love living in the country. I love living in the country. Hell, I lived in New York. I lived in New York, dog. I can only live in New York for a couple months. And right back down south I come. I love the South, dog. That book is great. I love that book, man. I done read it twice already. I done read it twice because I missed something the first time I read it. Went back and read it again, dog. I'm telling y'all, the more about history that you learn that we got lied to about, the more and more it makes sense. Like, Donald Trump is not an anomaly. Donald Trump is not doing something the first time, like using tax dollars for his own personal benefit. He's not the first one to do it. Ronald Reagan did it. Dick Cheney did it. The vice president, Dick Cheney. All this shit they doing with surveillance and all that shit, they were already doing this shit. Donald Trump is only doing the same copycat. These motherfuckers have no intelligence. But they have just enough intelligence to convince stupid motherfuckers who don't know no better that they're smarter than them. Like, for real. I'll read that. I'll read that, Callie. Counter-Revolution 1776. I'll read it. Sure will. Man, I done fell back in love with reading. Hey, I'm reading a book now called Black People Invented Everything. And good God in heaven, Lord have mercy. My God today. I bet, Callie. And I'll read it. I sure enough will. Say you can tell, Ryan said you can tell you're military. You got a military mind. You pay attention. You read the room. You pay attention to everybody in the room, don't you? Don't you when you're in the... Yeah, I do. I pay attention to all my surroundings at all times. Attention to details for everything. Attention to detail. I use that, man, that's the best lesson I could have ever learned in the Marine Corps. Attention to detail. That can mean life and death. I live out in the country. Hold on, Ryan. I'll show you something else. I'm going to show you my yard, dog. I'm going to show you my yard. Because I'm out in my... Like, Piff over here making fun of me because I'm out here in my house coat. Don't care. I'm in my house coat, dog. This house coat living is something serious, dog. It's something serious. Like, I'm going to show you something. I keep my head on the swivel at all time, dog. At all time. Because you never know. Some goofball lurking. I wonder, do I need to cut my grass? See? I live out here, Ryan. I got 2 acres of land out here. I got 2 acres of land. Yeah. And I fenced in about 85% of my property. Do you think we can vote ourselves out of racism? No. You can't never vote ourselves out of racism because everybody in politics ain't racist. Racism is a social construct that was put in place to convince poor white people they are better than rich black people. You got to think about it. What's the dynamics of racism in America? Jealousy, envy. See if there's any bee nests and beehives up here that I need to spray. Yeah, think about it, man. There's nothing new under the sun when it comes to racism. It's the same play. Same talking points, same lies, same manipulation tactics, same thing. It's the same thing. There's nothing different. There's nothing new under the sun when it comes to racism, dog. It's nothing new at all. Man, bro, come on. Come on through. Because I make enough. I cook enough. Whenever I ever cook out of my house, I cook more than enough. Next year is just going to be more wild, though, because we got all this new shit that we done bought this year. We done remodeled the house last year. And then now I'm about to redo the porch. And then this doggone screen right here is just going to be like the highlight to all that. This screen, this projection, I'm about to put a mount up here for this projector out here. So when football season crack off, we can come back here on this back porch, sit back here, get you a nice cigar. What's that? No, I can get it, though. I can get it, Callie. Or you can send it to my email, IAmILLWiLL78@gmail.com. Shoot, yeah, Ryan, real recognize real, bro. That's what happens when you educate yourself. When you educate yourself, boy, education is elevation, homie. For real. Yeah, 3 a hill. I promise you it's worth the wait. I promise you it's worth the wait. Same to you, Ryan. God's blessings to you, man. I'm telling y'all, the thing about racism is nothing new under the sun. There's two constructs about racism. That's all. If you peel back the layers of racism, like racists can't stand to see black people happy. Like I got a T-shirt in my closet that says "Black joy is revolutionary." There's a reason behind that. They can't stand to see black people happy. They can't stand to see black people live. They can't stand to see black people have health care. They can't stand to see black people actually do stuff. They can't stand to have educated black people. They can't stand to have black people with money. They can't stand it because it's always something nefarious when black people have money, when black people have education, when black people take care of their kids and responsibilities, when black people can live and thrive on their own without white daddy's help. When black people can do all of this stuff, racists got a problem with that. That's exactly why they always go in your space. They always in black space. You don't see black people going around accosting white people for no reason. You don't see, why are you here? Why are you in our neighborhood? Why are you doing this? Why blah, 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 blah. Why? You always see a Karen or a Ken somewhere in somebody's neighborhood trying to dictate where black people can and can't go. You always see it's the same thing, but they don't realize they got the same shit given to them as they gave to us. It's the same thing. You have a 400-year head start, and you still broke. But that somehow is my problem because I'm black. Yep, Ryan. Salute to Ryan again in the super chat. He said it's white greed. Facts. White greed. Like you want to know something about racism that's wild? The poison darts that racists shoot at black people, they're slowly but surely poisoning themselves. They're running themselves into extinction. Because that shit is dying. The world is becoming more diverse. Not just America. The world is. So you mean to tell me America is going to be able to survive with the same mentality that they had back during the days of the Civil War? They're going to be able to survive in a world full of modernization and innovation? You mean America going to be able to survive living at, oh, it's America first. We don't need nobody over here. We run everything over here. It's America first. You think America is going to be able to survive by themselves in a world full of modern technology and AI and all this fucking modern innovations and shit like that? China got super cities. We don't have none. We still have poor people who live in one red light town with one fucking cop, a fucking gas station, and a grocery store, and a Dollar General. And you think that's going to survive the next 50 years? Sure, okay, bud. Tell yourself whatever you want to live. You don't believe it. Yep, same white greed. Hey, did y'all see what South Korea gave Donald Trump? This motherfucker's so stupid. He don't realize that it was the Shia dynasty that fell because of their own greed and how they turned on their own people. That crown they gave Trump, what Trump was bragging about, Oh, I love Korea. Korea's great. They gave him the sure sign of fuck you. I love Korea. I've been to Korea twice. Seoul, Puhang, and Busan. This dummy doesn't know what they gave him. He don't. That's what happens when you're ignorant and racist. See, the thing about it, y'all ever wonder why white people in particular are so nasty? Why white women can't cook? Y'all ever wonder, have y'all ever just sat down and wondered, like, man, okay, in a world full of cookbooks, why can't white women cook? And y'all get on the internet, y'all watch these funny videos of black people. Now, there's this black woman that do videos that's really, really funny. She be like, oh, what are we cooking today? She talks in a real monotone voice, but it's a black woman, a beautiful black woman, does those videos. It's funny as shit. Oh, they are putting this with that. They is doing that. Like, her videos are super funny. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. But y'all ever wonder why white women cannot cook? They do things like raisins and potato salad and shit like that because they had black women to cook for them. They were too lazy to learn how to cook. Like, dead ass serious. Not being funny or nothing, but dead serious. Why do y'all think white women can't cook? Because they had domestic laborers, black women, doing it for them. Everybody's so creative. See, Callie know who I'm talking about. Everybody's so creative. They're putting mustard with peanut butter. That looks like it's going to be wonderful. Wonder-free gross. Y'all ever wondered that shit? I wondered that shit for the longest. Why can't white people cook? Why they don't use seasoning like we do? Like, I got a fucking shelf full of fucking seasoning shit. I'm a man and I can cook. Like, for real, have y'all wondered that? Like, there's racial epithets under everything in America. I mean, racism has invaded every fabric of society in America. Just think about it, bro. Think about it. During World War I, black women could stay home and take care of their own homes because their husbands were off at war sending them money so they can stay at home and take care of their babies. What did white women do? White women went complaining to their congressmen and their senators. Oh, we don't have nobody here to take care of our kids. The black women shouldn't be able to stay at home. They shouldn't be out here working. They're lazy. You notice black people only became lazy after we stopped working for free. Y'all notice that, right? Ron said they can cook. They just don't season their food. Come on now, that's a little bit mean. There's some good white women out there. They know how to cook. Yeah, that's true. But a good majority of them can't. A good majority of them can't. Sorry, Ryan, but that's the facts of the matter. Because in order for me to be honest about history, I got to tell the truth about it, whether it's uncomfortable or not. I have uncomfortable conversations here. I always will. Because it needs to be taught. It needs to be taught so you can go and research it and you can see, hey, Will was not being mean-spirited. He was telling the truth. It sounds mean-spirited because it's the truth. It's the truth. The unmitigated truth. I'm standing on truth all day long and twice on Sunday. I'm sorry. People gonna get offended all the time. I still love you, but you just gonna have to be offended. You're gonna have to be offended as hell. White women can't cook because of the fact they were too lazy to learn. Just like, okay, another point in history, when they talked about white people created everything and the reason why America is so sophisticated is because white men created all this shit. You know how they went on a war against DEI and shit? When it turns out that white men, all they did was steal ideas from black people and patent them like Thomas Edison did? Yeah. If they don't season, that means you can't cook. If they boil chicken without seasoning shit, they can't cook. If they don't wash their meat, they can't cook. I can cook my ass off. Anything. I can get in the kitchen. I can get in the kitchen and cook anything under the sun. I can go in there I can bake a cake. I can cook. I can make a turkey. I can make a cornbread dressing from scratch, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, the whole nine. I can go in there and cook just like my mama could. Because I watched my mom and my Aunt May, my dad's only sister. I watched them two. Them two right there and my grandma Ann. My grandma Ann, Oh, yeah. I was in the kitchen with them. My mom used to sing every time she get in the kitchen and cook. I know my mama was cooking because she be in the kitchen singing. You can hear her all over the house. Shout out to Ryan in the super chat. He said, all right, you're right. I know, bro. I'm not saying this shit to be mean-spirited. It's because it's real history that needs to be taught. It needs to be taught. You have to understand why shit is the way it is. Everything about everything. Gynecology wouldn't be gynecology if white doctors didn't experiment on black women without anesthetics. It wouldn't be. Gynecology derived from white men torturing black women. Fannie Lou Hamer, one of my favorite people in the history. One of my favorites. She's one of the biggest, baddest revolutionaries I've ever studied. I love Fannie Lou Hamer. I love everything she stood for. That woman was a juggernaut when it comes to civil rights and voting rights issues down from Mississippi. That woman went to the hospital to get some fibroids removed from her uterus and ended up getting a hysterectomy. Piff can cook his ass off. Piff over here lying. Look at Piff. Don't believe Piff. Piff lying to y'all. Go on Piff channel. Click on his name right now. Go to Piff channel. If y'all believe that lie. Boy, I don't know what else to tell you. Piff in here telling Trumps. Piff is in here telling Trumps. Piff is in here telling Trumps. You remember your auntie used to get these doggone fly swatters after your ass? Yeah, Piff, you. Yeah, in here lying. 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 In here lying. Look at Piff in here lying, y'all. This man in here lying. In here lying, dog. Piff in here lying. Piff in here telling these solid gold lies, bruh. My brother's Callie in the super chat. He said, if we're talking about facts, the 5 civilized tribes enslaved Afro descendants. It shouldn't be uncomfortable to talk about either. Freedmen exist. That's true. Exactly. Look, Mahari. Mahari says, sorry, your dry ass pound cake sucks. Ask Shelton. Shelton ain't never tried my pound cake before. He never had my cake before ever in the history of ever. So how would he know? Exactly. Because you and Shelton are full of shit. Yep, Mahari always wonder why he get time to fuck out. See, Mahari, you wonder why you always get time to fuck out. You wonder why you always get time to fuck out. You wonder. See, that's why you always get time to fuck out. Every time. That's why you always get timed out. Every time. Every single time. You get timed out. Because you come in here talking shit. Every time. You wonder why Shelton be on your real weak ass every time. The Cherokee, the Choctaw, Creek, Chickasaw, and Seminole. Yep, they sure did. They enslaved black people too. It's all in history. Like the uncomfortable part, Callie, is people actually unbelieving and unlearning all the bullshit they've been taught. That was the hard part for me. For real. Hey, BZ, what's happening with it, family? Look, that's the hardest part I had to learn through all of this, Callie, was unlearning all this lies and bullshit that I was taught. Because I thought it was true. I heard about that, Christina, but I don't get into conspiracy theories much. I don't. And there's a reason why I don't. I don't chase them down because there are too many nut jobs on the right. Nut jobs on the left, too. They all come out with these conspiracy theories about how this is this and that is that. I don't listen to none of that shit, dog. I don't. I honestly don't listen to it. That's what you get, Mahari. Now, say something else so you can get 5 minutes. Say something else. I got this fly swatter out to get your real weak ass, too. I'm thorough with it. Sit your ass down. Sit down. Sit your ass down in that corner. Sit down. Proto Zeus, salute to you, man. Sure did. Shout out to everybody waking the fuck up. I am happy that everybody is starting to see the writing on the walls and people are starting not to believe that bullshit lie that your vote don't count. There's a reason why they're counting on misinforming you to the point to where you think you have no other choice but to sit at home. There is a reason behind that. There is a reason behind that. What's my stance on discipline? Here's my stance. Parents need to learn how to talk to their kids. Most kids get to acting bad and crashing out because they got nobody to talk to. They need attention. Just like racists. You got to think, everything that happens in America revolves around racism. You got to think about it. The way black parents whooped their kids back in the day. Slavery. How do you get a slave in line? And you know what broke me from whooping my kids? My wife broke me. Broke me a long time ago. When she made me see the error of you acting just like a slave master. When she told me that, that was it. Learn how to communicate with your kids. Look at Mahari again. He said it again. What I told Mahari? What I told him? 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Sit your ass down here for 5 minutes and sit down and hush. I ain't reading that bullshit. See, the thing about it is, our generations, our parents didn't know better. Our parents knew what their parents taught them. Whoop your ass and don't give a fuck about what you got to say about it. These are different days and different times now. You got to learn how to talk to your fucking kids. Sit down and have conversations. See, it was until my wife convinced me and she told me, say, hey, you need to learn how to talk to your kids. Your kids are scared of you. Have a conversation with your kids. Talk to them. Ryan says, in the super chat, salute to you. He said it always takes a good woman to teach it. Oh yeah, it does. It does. I have a good woman. I married a good woman. I married a great woman. She got me good and right. Because all I knew was what my dad did for us. My dad didn't ask no question. Hey, you defy what the parents say, you getting your ass whooped, period. And I was the same way for a long time. But then, oh no, when my wife made me see myself in the mirror, I had to sit my kids down and apologize to my kids. I did. But then that made me think about how I resented my parents for doing it to me. See, when you have those real conversations in real life and you sit down, I'm talking about cut the cameras off. You ain't got to let nobody see your business. Sit your kids down and have a talk to them. Talk to them. Have a conversation. And you listen to your kids and hear your kids say, we always been afraid to talk to you because we think you was going to go upside our heads. That ain't the case. I just want y'all to do right. So they can understand it on both sides of the coin, how I see it as a parent and how they see it as a child. But not at one point in time have I ever tried to be friends with my kids. They still got to learn discipline, though. Shout out to Ryan again. Ryan, you've been going on, bro. For real, for real. Salute to you, man, and thank you. Oh, man. Those who pray, send something up to my boy Shelton. And I ain't telling y'all why. I ain't getting in that man business. Ryan in Super Chat, he said, I'm going on 20 years marriage. So salute to you. I'm going on 17 years of marriage. Me and my wife been married 16 years. We've been together for almost 20 years. Yep, Benny Loco, that too. That too. I learned a lot. I learned an absolute lot from my wife. Like, she was one of those biggest advocates, like, nah, don't whoop first, ask questions later. Listen to your kids first, because them teachers be lying. Because then that made me go back to my childhood. It made me remember when those teachers used to lie, those white teachers used to lie to my parents all the time just so I can get my ass whooped. Because they knew who my parents were. Y'all got to remember, I grew up in a small-ass town where everybody knew each other. Everybody knew each other. And I told myself, and me and my brothers and them have these talks to this day. We still have these talks to this day, that I was going to break every generational curse. Every generational curse. That's a generational curse. Get off and underneath and thinking just beating the shit out of your kids is going to solve the problem. It's not. If you're going to whoop your kids, whoop them with reason. Not with hatred, not with anger. Whoop your kids. Now, when you get to those situations where you have to whoop and discipline your kids, by all means, explain to your kids why you doing what you're doing. Explain to them. I can't have you going out in the world thinking these actions, what you're doing is okay. It is not. Because police ain't going to have this kind of grace on you. I want to stop you now. Before you go out here thinking this is right. Man, Ryan, you telling the truth here. Ryan said a lot of people don't understand how important a good woman is in your life is. That is factuals. Cecilia, thank you. I hope you have a great one too. And come back. You don't understand. They don't understand that shit for nothing, dog. Having a strong marriage, having a strong backbone, having a strong support system beside you. I don't care what type of man you think you are. You can lift the whole entire world, but without a great woman beside you, oh my God, how hard it is for you to navigate the world. Because your wife is your covering. Just like your husband is your covering. You married your best friend. I married my best friend. Straight up and down. I married my best friend. Me and my wife been together through the good times, the bad times, the ugly times, the time we hated each other, the time we was angry at each other, want to cuss each other, slap smooth the fuck out. But we endured through all of it. And we still here, kicking and screaming, growing and learning. Yep, Jesse, that's a line you don't cross when you discipline your kids. When you whoop your kids in anger, you give yourself a chance to cool down first. Yeah, what they did was wrong. Yes. Pam, have a good day. Don't come in here saying I'm a bullshit, Mahari. Next time it's going to be 10 minutes. Get this damn fly swatter at your ass. But yeah, man, I talk everything, a long range things like relationships. I tell y'all, my marriage was always fun, rolling bubbles. No, the wasn't. Anybody who you anything telling you a fuck lie. You have somebody, you mean to tell me you okay having somebody that agrees with everything you do and say? That ain't a marriage. That's a slave contract. My wife wasn't my high school sweetheart, but I'm glad I met her when I did. Best move I could have ever made. Me and my wife came up together. See, that's what people don't understand. Me and my wife came up together. We weren't just down together. We came up together. We grew with each other. It wasn't none of that puppy love shit, matching outfits and all that other shit. Nope, it wasn't that. Nope, it was growing to learn each other, to love each other, good, bad, all the ugly, everything, every bit of it. You want your kids to see you as not your friend, not a friend, but you want your kids to see you as a parent, but able to listen and actually listen to your kids and believe your kids and not believe somebody just because they have a title. Because police officers lie all the time. You got to remember one thing. These people are still human. Me and my wife met. We used to work together. Me and her both were in a relationship. I was in a relationship with my oldest son's mom. And she was in a relationship. And we worked together. I worked as a outside processing manager for this plant when I first moved down here. And I'll never forget it. Her sister used to hit on me all the time. Like, grab my butt, all this weird shit. But anyway, she told me I got a sister. And she sings. Me being a musician. I'm like, word, where's she at? Took me to her. First day I seen her, I fell in love with her. I didn't tell her that at the time, but I did. She sung to me Lauryn Hill. She sung to me Lauryn Hill. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Killing me softly. Sung that song and instantly I fell in love. Then a couple months later, me and her both ended up breaking up with who we was with. And we was like, fuck it. One 4th of July, she invited me over to her house to go watch fireworks. Because they used to have to do this big fireworks show right about down the street from where she lived at. So you can see it from her house. So we go there. I go there. We having fun. We chilling. And then it was it. It was up from there. right. Like, yeah, and it grew from there. Like, the moment I knew I was gonna marry her though, was like my baby mama used to torture the shit out of me. Like she found out where my apartment was, and she used to come stalk my apartment, sit outside, watch who coming in and out my house, all kinds of weird shit. It was one Saturday. I was just got off the phone for cussing and fussing with her. Zach in the super chat, he said, "You're right. This nation was built off racism. I wish people would look like that, who look like me would realize what the 3/5 compromise was. I'm about out of hope. Don't be, man. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm here so I can be the deciding factor, so to give you another option, so you can look at facts and look at history for what it really and truthfully is, instead of this whitewashed lie that they keep trying to tell each other. Because as long as they can keep poor white people fighting against everybody else, they don't have to ever get their hands dirty, and they can steal all the money, all the power, everything from all those poor white people who think black people and Muslims and immigrants and all these other people are their problem when they've never been their problem to begin with. It's always been the greedy elites. It's always been them. See, there go Mahari again, y'all. Mahari be wondering, dog. Mahari be wondering why he be getting, man, bruh. Mahari be wondering why he be getting shot. This is why he be getting popped in the chat. This is exactly why. Why? That's all this was. This whole American experiment was a failed experiment to control black people, because they thought that their skin color made them inferior to them because of their lack of intelligence, the lack thereof, because of a lie they told themselves. 600 seconds is 10 minutes. What I tell y'all a while ago? You gonna sit your ass over there and shut up. Yeah, hush. Mahari always be coming in here starting shit, man. And he be wondering why he be getting his ass whooped in the chat. Yep, real love is hard to find. I don't believe, like the day, I couldn't be single in these days and age. I would be a whore. I'll go ahead and tell y'all that, tell y'all the God honest truth. I would be the biggest whore to ever hoard. Yep. Trill Will would be a whore. You ain't got to wonder about it. Trill Will would be a whore. I would not take nobody serious nowadays. Nope. I'm thankful I got married when I got married. Because Trill Will would be a whore out here. I'd be a whole gigolo out here running women. Heck no. Right, Richard. Right. I would not. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. The damn dating pool got doo-doo in it. Hell nah. The way these red pillars and all these damn he-man woman hating clubs and these he-woman man hating clubs out here. Men ain't shit. Bullet bags, this, all this stupid ass talk that these motherfuckers doing, following the playbook of Willie Lynch. I can't do it. I'm too intellectually sound to be committed to the ignorance that's out here. It'll take a very special woman to win my heart. Like, dead serious. If I was single in today's America, fuck no, I'll be in here running through ass all day long, twice on Sunday. That's what I'll be doing. Sorry. They following look, they're following Willie Lynch, dude. That's what they're doing. They're following Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch tells you to hate your own self, hate your own kind, spew hatred towards each other, keep division going. That's why you have colorism in the black community. Light skin versus dark skin. Shut the fuck up, bro. We all black. Racists don't see light skin versus dark skin. They see niggas. That's all they see. And they don't care about nothing else. You still a nigga to them. Doesn't matter what shade of black you are. You still a nigga to them. That's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. They care about the fact that you are a black, period. You're a nigga, and that's all you're gonna be to them. For real. Jay-Z wrote a song on 444. Still nigga. Yep. Rich nigga, poor nigga. No matter how much money LeBron James get, to a racist, he's still a nigga. Think about it. They went and painted nigga on the garage door of LeBron James's house. And this man is a multi-millionaire. Got more money than they, more prowess, more prestige. Bunch of white people who are racist are fans of his. Buys jerseys and all that shit. Was with him when he won the championship with the Cavs. with him again when he won the championship with the Lakers. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's pretty much it. They want to keep, as long as they can keep division going. Y'all, the overall thing I want y'all to understand is, as long as they can keep division going in this country, it's a surefire plan for them to keep stealing money from all of us. To keep stealing money from you, stealing money from me, stealing money from all you poor white people who think you're better than black folks. To steal money from every single one of you motherfuckers. And y'all all are going to end up with exactly that, nothing. Hey, Beezy, shit. I'm gonna be a whore. I'm gonna be a whore. I'm for real, bro. If I never met my wife, I was a single man, I'd be a whore, dog. Dead ass serious. I can only just tell the truth, because I know me. I would be out here just having parties and shit. I ain't committing to nothing. Nope. Y'all got too many ulterior motives. Oh, Ryan, that's why I'm here, dog. That's why I'll stay here. Because educating the masses is what we need. We need more voices out here. We need more voices out here because there's too many misinformed and uneducated dumbasses out here with camera phones and fucking talking dumb shit. You see it all the time. I see black people all the time cooning out like these motherfuckers are going to change even after all the years of cooning. I have never seen a successful coon before. Dead ass, bruh. I've never seen a successful coon, a coon be successful ever in life. I've never seen it. Yep. TCW, exactly my point. This is the reason for me doing these live streams. Now people can get off these live streams, know where to go look for information. And when they hear those dumbass conversations in the barbershop, they hear them dumbass conversations at like the grocery store, at family events, you hear your family member saying that stupid ass shit. Nope. No, that is not true. Here's where you can look up this information. What you just said is a fucking lie. Here's exactly where it is. This is what really happened. Because I do it all the time. I be shutting my cousins and them down left and right. Oh, man, see, Trump, he with God. No, the fuck he ain't. What about Trump told you he was with God? My big bro, Stormy B, man, what's up with it, sensei? Ain't no fucking way I'm going to sit at a cookout with my uncle and them out here telling lies about Trump being close to God. Man, you don't shut that stupid shit up. And that's exactly how I tell them, too. Shit, I'm a grown-ass man. The fuck? I'm still respectful, though. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be outright disrespectful, but I'm going to still, hey, you don't shut that stupid ass shit up. Where you learn that from? Fox News? They told you what to think, homie? They told you? Ooh, they told you. Good God, they told you. They told you. They told you that shit? Hell, I even had conversations with my own dad. I ain't ashamed to tell nobody. Sure did. Sure did. My dad is out here believing that bullshit. Nope. Oh, Daddy, let me get you right. And look, I'm going to go to your house. I'm going to pull up on you. I'm going to let you read yourself. And you tell me where you see that shit you just told me at. Yep, TCW. It's called being tactful. It's a tactful way for you to explain your point without being disrespectful and warning off that person that you're trying to educate. The reason why I get on here and cuss out people all the time is because they warrant that type of disrespect. They like it. So hell, why not give it to them? I give it to them every fucking time. I give it to them the same way they come in here disrespecting me. I give them that same ounce of respect. Look, think about it. Bro, when I told y'all I hate all races, I hate all races. I don't give a fuck what color your face is. If you're a racist black man, I hate your black ass. If you're a racist white man, I hate you with the same vim and vigor that you hate my black ass with. Show the fuck do. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you're a racist, I fucking hate you. I wish nothing but the worst to happen to you. Right, Richard. That's what I be trying to figure out. How this motherfucker's even remotely close to God is anonymously. Like, how the fuck do y'all come up with that? Donald Trump is close to God. Where, bitch? Where you see? Where he close to God at? Like, where? Like he close to God. God must have been 14 years old then if Donald Trump was close to God. God must have been 14 years old and a little girl. Because, yeah, that's the only way Donald Trump going to get close to, to God. The closest Trump been to God is it's got to be a 14-year-old girl attached to it. Shit, Trump ain't close to no God. Close to God? What? What? Nigga, y'all found out something I didn't know? Trump close to God. Oh man, he's a godly man. Where, bitch? Where do y'all come up with this shit, man? Like Trump close to God. Where? Show me where he's close to God at. God must have been some 14-year-old girl that looks like a bunkie, by the way. She gotta look like a bunker. Oh, here you go. I'll wrench that one up too, Stormy. I got you. Oh, I'm subscribed to that channel, Stormy. Because I'll be watching your martial art videos. Oh, yeah. Yes. Y'all got to understand something. When it comes to talking boxing, when it comes to talking martial arts, Stormy B Man is unmatched by anybody on this internet. Y'all go subscribe to my big bro, Stormy B Man. When it comes to talking boxing, when it comes to talking martial arts, Stormy B Man. Stormy B Man is that guy. In case y'all wonder what I'm doing, I'm loading up my fire pit for tonight. Cause when it gets dark out here, and that wind dies down, I'm gonna turn this here projector on, and I'm gonna be right back here. Boy, when I tell y'all, bro, like it's stuff like this. This stuff like this that makes me so thankful. It's stuff like this. My kids bought me this for my birthday. My kids bought me all this stuff, this fire pit, this furniture out here, and I treated myself last night, and I said, hey, my kids and my wife have been talking about it. Hey, we need to get a projector to put on the porch so we can watch movies and stuff outside and blaze a fire and sit out here and watch TV shows together and stuff. And I was like, fine. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this a one big gigantic sectional. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this one big gigantic sectional over here. And I'm going to move that grill over there to that corner over there. Move that grill right over there. And I'm going to set up this whole sectional so we can watch TV right there. And then I'm going to move that screen over to where the top, those beams are up top. Move that screen to right there so those lights are not in front of it. So that at the end, when we get ready to like shine the lights and stuff, I can put a hook up on top of the roof so that I can bring this too, and it'll just sit on the roof. And it'll be out the way so everybody can chill and have a party. So yeah. My wife and kids, and my birthday's next Thursday. Well, a week from today, I'll be 47 years old. A week from today. And I'm going to be sitting out in this very spot next week doing a whole birthday show shitting on Donald Trump. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah. Like, I live in the country. There's a shadow in my truck. And y'all see Loretta parked behind in my orange Challenger. And that's my wife's car over there. And I gotta work on this one too. So I gotta work on my truck because I gotta figure out why this thing is still misfiring on cylinder 6. I still gotta figure it out, but I will. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I got a 2015 Dodge Ram Lone Star that's fully loaded, and I got my Challenger back there. That's my baby. No, I didn't yet. I didn't, Benny Loco. I'll do it when I get off here. I will send you my stuff when I get off here. Yeah, my birthday is next Thursday. So I'm gonna be on here having fun. Y'all come hang out with me for my birthday. It's gonna be up. I'm off for a whole week, so y'all know y'all gonna have a whole week of live streams for me. That's the most y'all ever gonna see me on YouTube. And again, shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel, man. Y'all the reason why I done got the 10,000 subscribers. I'm so thankful for every last one of y'all. Thankful for all my brothers behind the scenes, Stormy B Man, Shelton, Mark, the General, Drew Titan, BFTB, all my family behind the scenes who encouraged me to keep doing this stuff. Thank y'all. Every last one of y'all. I mean that. Y'all are the reason why I'm here, why I have such a big reach I have now, and why I keep growing. Because y'all encourage me. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. And I didn't do this by myself. And I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm self-made. I'm not. I had a lot of help with me. I had a whole lot of people who I surround myself. Like I said, you can't pick your relatives, but you can't pick your relatives, but you can pick your family. And thank God I picked the most dopest, most gigantic, most huge fucking family I could pick, the LDBC, the Lions Den Boxing Community. I am so thankful for the LDBC. I'm a proud member. Been a proud member for a long time. And there wouldn't be a group of people on this earth that I'd rather be associated with than the LDBC. Love it. Shout out to the 21st Century Suffragettes, my new sisters in charge. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody, man, who made this channel what it is. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. And matter of fact, I'm finna get off here. I'm finna get some breakfast. Cause yeah, I done been up. I was supposed to be in sleep. Yeah, it means the world to me. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time. Hey, you know what? You know what, bro? Foul cover gasket. Juanita, thank you. Question, my son has a bullet in his stomach. He applied to go to the Army. Will he be denied? Depending on what type of waiver. Depending on type of waiver. Can he pass the PFT? I don't know too much about the Army. I know about the Marine Corps. I can ask my little brother. My little brother was in the Army for 13 and a half years before he medically retired. Aliko, salute to you, man, and thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Pray for Creasy. What's happening, bro? Deep free salute, man. I'll legitimately be up here just talking politics now. And people like everybody, when I wanted to go back to talking boxing, all my brothers behind the scenes like, hey, Will, no, bro. No, bro. You got something special with this politics thing. Stay on doing that, dude. Stay on doing that, man. Stay doing that, G. Stay doing that, man. Hey, Julius, thank you for your service, man. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Like, yeah, I had a whole bunch of people behind the scenes like, hey, Will, bro, that politics is your lane, bro. Stay there. We got boxing. We'll handle it. Cool. So I've been here since. And it's been almost a year I've been talking politics. Almost a year. It's almost a year or a little over a year. One of the two. But since I've been steady doing nothing but political videos. And I've made a lot of new friends because of it. And I've grew this channel. In less than a year, I grew this channel to where it is now. Just doing my thing. I'm so thankful for every last one of y'all. I can't tell y'all enough how thankful I am for y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Really, I thank y'all. For real. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. Everybody in the that smashed the like button. Everybody who commented and shared your thoughts in here. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. There's a link if you want to join the PMP Cuz gang. There's a link down there at the bottom. I'm gonna start working with that. I gotta get on it. I just been working so much. Shout out to Ryan again. And Ryan, special shout out to you, man. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. You've been awesome today, man. Like in that super chat. Shout out to everybody in the super chat, man. You say you're a jack of all trades like me. I try to be. I'm like my dad. My dad's a jack of all trades and a master of none. Just like my father. I'm exactly like my dad. But yeah, shout out to every last one of y'all, man. I hope y'all have a phenomenal and prosperous day and all that good fun stuff. I'm finna go lay around for a little bit, watch some videos, take some notes. I hope y'all have a good one, okay? Oh, and watch the 21st Century Suffragettes this evening. I got rehearsal a little bit early today, so I won't be on the panel, but I will be in the chat. But yeah, y'all have a great day. All right? Y'all keep being dope and keep learning shit. That's how you kill this shit right here. Racism's got to die. And it's going to die this time. All right? Have a good day, man. Peace.